So you ain't even going back. God said the enemy you see today, you won't see no more. He killed them in the sea. So you're going back onto another leader, another whole regime, which could probably be worse than the first. So going back don't mean you're going to have it like you had it. But that is a fear. And it's a beginning of a downward spiral for them, because ultimately, if you read the whole story, and I think I put it there, God said, for all of you, those who had the heart to stone Caleb and Joshua and spoke this, I'm going to honor their words. Because they say, let us go back to Egypt or die in the wilderness. God says, I'm going to honor their words. Told Moses, tell them all of them going to die right here in the wilderness. Yes. Yes. And I'm going to raise up another generation to take them over. So I am going to honor their words. Wouldn't it have been just as easy to speak faith and say we can go do it because God honored the word, honored their word? Could have just spoken faith and went in and got it. So it is fear. Say fear. Fear. And here's where I want to just break and shift for just a moment. That's just what I want to get through for today. It's right here. It's more than just fear. Fear is there, but that's a broad way of painting this. And some of the authors in it says it's a little bit deeper than just saying it was a phobia or paranoia. It's a little bit deeper than that. And so I want to get to that deeper part, because fear is a brush that paints the whole thing. But it's a little bit more personal than just saying fear. And so the term I use to come up with it, deal with it, is failed self-confidence. Say that, failed self-confidence. Say it again, failed self-confidence. Failed self-confidence. And one more time, failed self-confidence. This is what happens when you lose confidence in yourself. Not just fear, because all of us may have some kind of phobia or something that we haven't gotten over or something that we work on. We have inhibitions and anxieties about different things. That's why it's a broad brush. This is a little bit different. It's not just a phobia. It's what happens when you lose faith in yourself. Come on, Ralph. Lift your hand and say thank you. Thank you, Lord. And just park right here. That's it. When you lose faith in yourself. See, when you lose faith in yourself, it really doesn't matter what God does. God is not the problem. You don't have a confidence to even believe that you can do your part. And that's a part that you have to do. And so it is possible for you to have faith in God, but you will never get victory because you don't believe in you. It's one thing to have faith in God, and I'm going to show you something in just a minute. But you also got to believe in the God in you. You got to have the I can do all things through Christ. You got to have that something in you. And I think we put too much weight on God and not enough weight on man. Because man does have a part to play. God said, you go over and possess the promise. I have given it to you. The only problem was they never went over. Caleb said, they are our bread. All we got to do is go in. God is with us. But the going in is what they could not do. The victory belonged to God, but the going in belonged to me. Joshua, every place that the sole of your feet touch, that land I'm going to give to you. Meaning, if you don't go nowhere, no land will be your possession. This is what it looks like This spell self-confidence. This is a quote, didn't give a name. I want you to see this. It's automatic surrender to defeat. That means you're not going to even try. Automatic surrender to defeat. When you're, wait. We're not talking about faith in God. We're talking about when you don't believe in yourself. It's automatic surrender to defeat. I'm going to say it one more time. You have all of the faith in God. He's not going to let you down. It's you that's letting you down. When you don't believe in you, automatic surrender to defeat. It's what we call self-defeating power. Meaning this, that you are defeated without an enemy. When your confidence is at rock bottom, you're defeated without an enemy. I can say it again. Nobody's fighting you. You are defeated without an enemy. Automatic surrender. Nobody is trying to hold you down. You are defeated without an enemy when your confidence is not there.
Come on, Ralph.
There are facts, contributing facts to the plight of us as a people and all. But there is another side. You're only going to keep your foot on me so long before I take it off. Because ain't no one man with one foot going to keep me down. And he can have two. If there's strength in my body. See, the only way you stay down is you don't believe that I can conquer this thing, that I can overcome this thing, I can get up from this. You don't believe in you, so you lay there and you take it. The devil is a lie. No one person gonna hold me, ain't no one people, nothing. Gonna keep me down forever. At some point, your confidence and will to believe in you, it's rock bottom. You don't believe that you can get up, and so you die in the plight. There is a law of faith. There's a couple of them. I want you to see this one. This is a law of faith. Now, there's several, but this is one of them. Say law of faith. Law of faith. And one of the laws of faith is that all victory starts from within. Come on, yeah. This is a law of faith. All victory starts from within. I'm going to show that to you in a minute in the scripture. Put your hand on yourself. Your victory starts from right here and proceeds out. It don't go from out in. It starts from here and proceeds out. All victory starts from within. You will never conquer outside what you cannot first conquer inside. I'm going to say that again. All victory, this is a law of faith, starts from within. Because you will never conquer out here what you can't conquer in here. That's why you believing in yourself got to be first. No victory will follow from you, will flow from you if you're defeated on the inside. And what good is power to a person that's weak? Because power is dangerous in certain hands. We already know, we got a good example of that. What weak and incompetent people look like when they hold power. It's world-threatening. So God said to avoid that, I need a strong person to handle power. Victory starts why Mark says, if you can believe. Not God believe, but if you can. The question is not whether or not God believes. It's whether you can believe. All things are possible. If you can believe. That's what the word says. So here what we have is two things working. Faith and confidence. What is that? Faith in God or confidence in you. It's faith in yourself. And both of them have to work in order for you to be successful. Here's a word from you. A word that God gave me, and I'm going to put this to you. Until you believe in you the way you believe in God, there's very little help that God can